Guys, we're back again for the top 5. Okay, well, top 5 of the top 10 scary ghost videos that will apparently give you.
One.
Yeah, part 2 of part 1, obviously. But before we get into it, make sure you're liking, subscribing, and dropping some comments. That'll be here, and here.
Do it now before we press play. Do it.
Do it now.
You done it? Don't think you done it yet.
Do it now. Otherwise, the guy in the next ghost video is going to come and get you.
Lovely. Get straight into it.
Yo, Lost in the Cemetery. Back in 2015, Enzo Alonso from the YouTube channel La Ruta Oculta visited a cemetery in Chile while doing research about a boy who allegedly predicted his own death. Enzo suddenly hears footsteps on his left. He turns his head, but no one there. Cut to years later, Enzo is going through his old footage when he discovers something truly chilling. A child appears right behind him at the exact moment he says he heard footsteps. Even creepier, the child's skin seems green and discolored. Enzo claims that there were no children at the cemetery at the time of this recording. Certainly not any that looked like that. He says that he and his friend were completely alone. So is it a ghost caught on camera? Or just an elaborate hoax? A very, very strange hoax. You can check out Enzo Alonso's YouTube channel La Ruta Oculta for more creepy paranormal investigations. High jumper.
That one was...
Yeah.
Can't really make it out properly. It looked like someone walking though.
What I think is, every time you notice, like, obviously, a lot of the images, clips, and shots.
There's lots of fireworks going on around us, by the way.
Yeah, people are celebrating.
Celebrating lockdown.
Yeah. So yeah, with what I'm noticing is that what you find is, obviously, because of what we're watching or we're reacting to, it's a lot of still shots, so you don't get to see much of anything. The only movement we ever get to see is when peeking around the corner. Whereas from the clips that I've seen, because I've seen other ones that I haven't told you about, when they're walking or they're in motion, it's like they don't have grip.
That they're not really walking on the floor.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? Because like that creepy,
Yeah,
whatever that was,
kind of looked the same. Like he wasn't.
like he was walking, but it wasn't.
He was
this
floor level, but it's like he wasn't touching.
Yeah,
the floor.
yeah. Like he was just moonwalking on, but he was moving. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, to 4 on the list.
Nuke's Top 5 viewer Tobias Olsen recently reached out to me about some very strange footage caught on CCTV at his old job at a trampoline park in Sweden. After the park closed for the night, the building's alarm system went off without any reason.
Is there going to be a ghost on the
Confused by the
trampoline?
alarm, the team checks the security footage, and they are shocked by what they find.
Nej.
So someone bopping past cameras.
Do you know where the cameras are?
These every time they switch camera, dark shadow walks past. Look.
Do you know where the cameras are in the building?
No. On the roof.
Can you not?
Like up there.
Yes. They usually. Otherwise,
But taller. Up there. And they're bopping past each camera.
Yes.
Flying. I'm clocking as looking down onto the trampolines.
So it's not usually at the highest point, but it's usually from a.
It's in a corner of the room.
What appears to be a dark shadow moves across several security cameras. Now, it's worth mentioning that these cameras are located 13 to 16 feet.
What did I just fucking say?
I said taller. I was just clocking the shadow. I didn't even clock that they're up in the air.
Oh, it's just someone walking past the camera. Well, up there.
Air, and are separated by a distance of almost 100 feet. So nothing or no one could have moved across those cameras at this speed and at this height. So what could this mysterious shadow have been? Is it something supernatural? Or just a very specific pattern of odd camera glitches? Let me know what you think. Halloween haunt or really haunted?
I will say, the only thing that makes me think that's just a camera glitch in that one is because it's every time they clicked
onto the video,
on the camera, it did it.
Yeah, but that
it was a refresh of the camera when they clicked on it or something.
Yeah, but one thing about that one was, I don't know if it's that cameras can't record screens properly, but then you notice.
Oh no! If you got your phone out and tried to record the laptop screen, it comes up like fuzzy.
Yeah. So what you see is obviously, say it was sectioned off with 4 different cameras. Only the active camera was highlighted. The rest of them were grey.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Every time they picked what camera to highlight, it did it.
But I think what they were seeing when they was doing that would be totally different. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
The old Turella Hospital opened in 1953. It was so...
Also, it's very coincidental that I explained to you the cameras are up there, and that's...
really underfunded that the hospital didn't even have a morgue for its dead. Bodies were simply stacked in an unrefrigerated room. These days, strange thing.
I will say,
unrefrigerated.
The program Ghost Adventures have been here, and I have seen it.
Oh, this one.
Yeah, and I remember it was quite a good episode. Like, a lot happened, but
depends on what they summarize.
I remember the hospital not having enough money, so they had to turn it into like a haunted house as well. So one side is a haunted house, and the other side is a hospital.
I'm done.
Still going down at the old Tuella Hospital. You see, a condemned section of the hospital is now used as a haunted Halloween attraction called Asylum 49. Many workers and visitors have claimed to see a terrifying shadow apparition that they call, quote, the Man in Black, who is definitely not part of the Halloween
See all this shit? Why do people go to these things?
Bored. Drugs.
Weird.
Bored with
Stop
drugs.
being weird.
2 ghost hunters, Ogden Paranormal, investigated the abandoned hospital turned Halloween haunt and caught something downright creepy. Note that in this clip there's a mannequin of a character from the TV series American Horror Story that is a part of the haunted attraction. But the mannequin is not even remotely the scariest thing in this room.
Yeah, I know, I told that lady that.
Did you see it? Some strange shadow appears to be peering at them through the glass, but then just disappears into thin air. So did Ogden Paranormal catch the infamous Man in Black at the haunted old Tuella Hospital? You decide. Eyes and...
I'm glad that these ones aren't
long.
But I've said that now, and this one is going to be...
Well, look how long
not
left.
long, but like there's not like...
A lot.
Much.
A lot of focus on...
a lot to see.
Yeah,
I'm glad. That one again could just be a shadow of the camera in night vision and whatever else.
I think, again, the same thing I was saying, like what we can't really see in our peripherals, we just imagine to be things, and then that just gets taken out of context. But because they're recording it, like when they refocus on it, and you can see there's something there, but you know, because
all I know is I've said this video has been fine, and these last 2 are just going to be...
and that's what they're going to be.
Art.
Don't do that to me.
Ghost hunter Sandro Silva from the
I've
YouTube channel Casa Soba Natural and his team members are invited to investigate an allegedly haunted farmhouse in the countryside of Brazil. The family that lives in the home claims that an old man haunts their farm and has made it nearly impossible for them to stay there. They hear loud, unexplained sounds in the middle of the night and see shadows throughout their home. But creepiest of all, they often see the old man who haunts their home just sitting quietly in a chair in their house. As Sandro and his team begin their investigation, they hear an odd sound.
Nossa, mano. Naquela aquele bagulho que esse filme aqui, mano. Tinha esse bagulho, bateu aqui. O quê? Bateu um tambor. Tambor, mano. É verdade. Quer tentar ficar mais
He's gonna turn and someone's gonna be sitting in the chair.
A gente podia dar uma sequência pra frente.
He's gonna spin the camera
Pra ele fazer as
and
manifestações
there's
dele,
gonna be
sabe?
someone in the chair.
Tentar ver todos os contos. Ó, não pode. Isso tudo é louco.
Something seems to hit a drum in one of the rooms not once, but twice. Almost like something is trying to get their attention. And then things get truly bizarre.
Here we go.
Nossa, cara, você viu? Nossa! Ai, cara do céu! Meu Deus, Sandro! Meu Deus do céu, cara! Que barulho aqui? Nossa, eu vi tipo redondo, mano. Mas você escutou a porta ali? A porta mexeu.
Did you see it? The team hears the creaking of a door that seems to be moving on its own. But what they don't realize is that someone or something is watching them from the dark.
Oh, allow
A
it.
figure with glowing eyes can be seen staring at them from behind a corner in the farmhouse hallway.
Why do their
When the
eyes
video
glow?
went live, YouTube viewers immediately pointed out the strange figure. But to this day, the creepy farmhouse lurker remains unexplained. You can check out the full video over on Sandro Silva's YouTube channel, Casa Sobrenatural. The Unwelcome Roommate.
What do you think? There's 5 minutes left. Do you think this is going to be a long one? What?
I've had enough.
What? Because of glowing eyes?
There was a whole guy standing there, not just glowing eyes. Just glowing eyes. I hope you go to sleep and wake up and there's just glowing eyes. And the next time you can tell me, oh, there's just a person standing there watching them in the dark whose eyes glow.
I'll be dead honest with you. If I ever have interaction with supernatural, things are going either one of two ways. I die, or I live to talk about it. That's it. I don't think I'll... because that's one of those situations... There's nothing you can do.
There's not.
So, there's no point fearing it.
Oh, I can't imagine being that person with that camera.
I feel like you're more afraid of...
videoing that. No, what makes me feel worse is if I was him and I videoed that and I was like, oh man, it's crazy, we caught a door moving on its own. And then I watched the video and there's just some guy there. I was like, oh, okay. Yeah. There was just someone in that house with us, just watching us.
That's the guy that was playing the drum.
Lainey and Ben are a British couple who say that their home is haunted by a very active poltergeist. For 2 years, they have witnessed objects moving or falling on their own.
2 years is a pretty long time to be haunted.
They was in a Premier Inn, by the way. You could just tell.
What, that?
Actually, no, it was a travel lodge. No, I mean,
They felt the touch of
Yeah, that's a
something
travel
that
lodge, yeah.
just isn't there. Lights flicker randomly and for no reason. And they hear odd, unexplained sounds and voices. Creepiest of all, late one night, Lainey says that she woke up and saw the apparition of a woman standing at the foot of their bed. But it wasn't until the recent global lockdown when Lainey and Ben were forced to stay at home that the activity became so frequent that they decided to share their experience on TikTok and YouTube.
Okay, so just briefly, this is a mess, but this is my bedroom. And I've just been sat here just scrolling briefly. Now, every now and then, and you can see where it hits. Oh my god, it's just happened again. This thing, look, I'll just show you. Pulling that open. Every now and then I'll come upstairs and this is what's happening.
That door just opened on its own.
I saw it as well.
What are you going to do about it? Because I'm not dealing with it.
Why do I always have to be the one? Like, it's like I'm the sacrificial lamb.
Literally? Well, I don't want to have to be the one to deal with it.
This ghost has got banter. It would be a British ghost with a banter.
Oh, sorry, I forgot. I forgot I left it open.
Sorry.
Right, it's Sunday morning. Hang on, I need to calm down.
So do I.
I thought we were being burgled.
So did I.
It's worse.
I'd rather be burgled.
Me too. Sunday morning, we were just chilling out upstairs in bed, and we just heard loads of noise. Oh look, there's a fork on the floor.
Look at the state of the place.
And this is what we come down to.
It's all over the fucking floor.
Covered in an absolute state.
Hang on, I'm just gonna... Oh my god. Did you see that? Oh my god!
Oh.
Ben, I'm getting out of here.
After doing some research, Lainey and Ben discovered that the land their new home was built on used to be an old burial site where several skeletal remains were found during construction. The couple says that they don't feel the presence in their home to be aggressive right now, but the paranormal activity does seem to be becoming more extreme as the weeks pass.
Oh, love him, Ben.
Look at him, man. But give him his toys that we spent 30 quid on at the start. He won't play with them like this. He's not interested. Give him a ribbon that we found bloody lying about.
What was that?
He loves it.
Was that a ball?
I think it was.
This book's just come off this shelf, and I blame... I blame you.
Why? No, hang on.
I blame you.
Why?
Oh, it's broken.
Why?
I blame you because you were asking for something.
Yeah, about an hour ago. Then, after all that, one night, things get truly bizarre.
You got...
After all that,
They still live here.
Speak or not? Shall I do it?
Alright. That door was it was shut, but not on the latch, and it's just opened. So, yeah.
Now
But I got a load of grief in the comments because I sent you to go and deal with this cupboard door, and now that door's triggered. So, and I'm not down for that.
yeah.
What in the
That wasn't nice.
I don't know, that's just scared the...
The cupboard's
I say
open.
that there's something attached to that.
Look under the foot table as well, showing there's no in it. I'm not down for that.
That's a dishwasher under the... Well, unit. Washing machine.
Under the unit.
Where can somebody be hiding?
You forgot the word for sink.
Oh god, you can't even see up there.
I don't want to see up there.
An empty water bottle flies across the kitchen, startling both Ben and Lainey.
And us.
Lainey snatches it up immediately to prove that there are no wires or strings, and Ben reveals that there are no accomplices hiding in the kitchen cupboards. To this day, the couple continues to share their creepy experiences on their TikTok and YouTube channel.
They still live there.
Yeah.
One day they will find more answers to their mysterious haunting. Be sure to check out Lainey and Ben's YouTube channel or TikTok for future updates. Thanks for watching. Don't forget, if you want a free 30-day trial at Shudder.com, be sure to use the code NUKE, N-U-K-E, and drop me a line on Instagram or Twitter.
Well,
That was okay.
yeah.
That was okay. I'm not sitting here like just emotionally wrecked now.
Knees weak, palms are sweating.
Yeah. Last time we recorded those videos, it was too much for me, but I think it was just that one video that got to me. But
Yeah.
some of them were weird. Not gonna lie, the guy is just standing over there watching them in the house. That's weird. All that stuff just then with Ben and Lainey. Yeah, I don't get how people stay in these
Yeah, I was gonna
places.
say, I don't know what's more weird. Them actually understanding that there's clearly something else there with them, or them staying knowing that there's something else there with them. But
It's them staying.
yeah, because clearly whatever was there before has always been there. But no, that was I think that was alright. That was minor.
That was a decent one.
Again, it's about
maybe-
obviously different things probably make us jump, but the water bottle made us jump.
I'm gonna regret saying this. If you got suggestions of ones that are a bit more jumpy, put them down in the comments.
Please.
I'm gonna regret saying that. We're still gonna look out for like Nuke's uploads. I know there's a couple of other channels that do these sort of videos, so we might do one of them just to switch it up a little bit. But yeah, if you got any suggestions, put them down. Remember to like the video. Remember subscribe.
Tell a friend to tell a friend, and always leave some suggestions in the comments or even interactions. Cause yeah, we got all we got is time. All we got is time.
Until next time, guys.
I ain't drinking Hennessy no more. Well, that depends what I'm on. Okay, I light, I'm on it right now. Looking for a bad bitch that's tryna bite down. Eat 'em up. Anything goes, you know. This where anything goes, you know.